What's up, fam? So, guys, we have reached a crossroads, a turning point on this live streaming business. And I don't know what I'm going to do. What I do know is that we're going to live stream tonight. We're going to do a live review, meaning we're going to review stuff that I haven't looked at yet. We're going to look at the last stream from the basement. And we'll look at some other stuff too. And we're also going to review the most recent upload I did. So guys, I've been uploading on TikTok short videos, and the reach and the growth over there is insane. You can tell it reminds me of when YouTube started to promote their live streams. I was getting promoted all over the place, and like Instagram or TikTok reminds me of that currently. The way it's going now. I posted my first video on TikTok a month ago, and now I have 845 followers. Granted, it's a lot easier to get followers on TikTok, but I also get more views on more videos on the platform. Granted, it's hard to know, how to accurately gauge that because the videos are so much shorter. But nonetheless, one of the videos we're going to review today is we're going to review one of those, and because there's some confusion on the capture. Some people seem to think that the capture is something happened just now, animal in nature, when it's not. It is not an animal capture. Yeah, we'll just start with this, guys. We'll start with this. And, I'll go straight to the source. There it is. I'm all over the place. We just got done walking the girls. I'm gonna sit down. We'll have a good time. And guys, I gotta get this room done. I keep saying that, but I really enjoy working on these 1-minute videos. Because guys, as you all know, as an editor, editing is really hard for me. It's really hard for me because there's too many options. I can do too many things. And so I just spend forever. But working on a 1-minute video, I can get a 1-minute video done in a day. Like if I start in the morning and then work all night, work all day, at about like somewhere between 8 to 10 at night, I can have a 1-minute video done. Anyways, what am I even talking about here? All right, here we go. But yeah, guys, basically, this might be the last live stream like this for a while. I do want to say, before we get started here reviewing this, I have a trip coming up. Oh no. I have a trip coming up, and I'll be on the road starting the 8th. So less than a week. And I'll be on the road for about a week. So Wednesday is mainly just going to be driving. And then Thursday and Friday, I'm working on a documentary with Sean and Billy. I'm going to be doing behind the scenes stuff. And then on those nights, oh yeah, I meant to, basically we got some locations lined up. Saturday and Sunday, Sean and me have 2 locations. One is a residential case that we have obtained permission to film, so we'll be able to do our live streams. And then another is a pretty crazy location. It actually might be like a 3-for-1 location, which would be really cool if we could get there super early and hit all 3 spots. That'd be awesome. And then Monday, I've got a location that to top it all off. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on location, and then Thursday and Friday, we're also going to try to hit some locations, like either some like local legends or some cemeteries, or if we can find like a little haunted hotel or bed and breakfast, we're going to do that. We're also going to go to the beach Saturday during the day. It's going to be an awesome trip. We were trying to plan a road trip to hell, but this trip, this is just like a big investigation trip. Plus, we're going to be working on the documentary. So, Grunge Truck throwing it down on the super chat saying stay healthy. Grunge Truck, you actually just reminded me we have a prayer that we need to get out, okay? So Grunge Truck, thank you for lighting it up on the super chat. Let's go. Guys, Grunge Truck just reminded me, our epic family member Amber Lynch is battling with the COVID, the COVID. And it's been really tough on her the past few days, and so we're going to do a prayer for her to make sure she's all right and that she makes it through all in one piece. All right, guys? Lord, thank you for bringing us together tonight. Thank you for this amazing, epic family, and thank you for allowing us and guiding us and blessing us in everything that we do, Lord. Lord, our dear epic family member Amber Lynch has fallen ill with the virus. And Lord, it has been a struggle for her. It's been very tough. So Lord, tonight I'm asking that you show her that your love, your blessing, your healing energy is all around her. That it's there to help her and heal her. And Lord, send her our energy and our love. Let it help heal her even faster. Lord, make sure that she makes it through this unscathed. And make it to where she's back to 100% in no time. So that way she can get back to us and back to her family, back to her friends. And Lord, once again, thank you for blessing us with Amber Lynch. She's absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that you brought her to our epic family. Father, in your name and in your Son's name we pray. Amen. All right. So guys, I don't know if she's here yet. She's probably resting. But we can always send that to her. We can always send this to her later. Oh, I probably should have. Well, no, this is fine. All right. Oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. So here, before we review the visual anomaly capture, and why I'm going to explain to you all why it's what it is, I want to show you all this right here. Multi-output device. Let's go. Get the headphones on. Oh, what happened? There we go. All right. So check this out, guys. I had seen, so at this point I had just gotten settled in, and I'd noticed that there were parking passes outside when I went to grab some gear. And I was like, oh, I probably need to get a parking pass so I don't get towed. So I'm leaving the room to go get one, and I tell Sean, I'm like, yo, I need a key. I need to get a key. And so check this out.
I'll be right back. Haunted? Oh wait, is there a key? We gotta get a key.
Oh my God, that isn't getting the key. Did y'all hear what I said? I said, do you have a key so I can get back in? And you said, getting the key.
Dude.
What? Is that not crazy, guys? This is the same night. I just said, is there a key so that way I can get back in? Gotta get a key. Oh my God, that isn't getting the key.
We gotta get a key.
Oh my God, that isn't getting the key. Is that not crazy? Did y'all hear what I said? I said, do you have a key so I can get back in? And you said, getting the key. And this is the same, guys, this is the same night that this happened.
I see a little boy spirit too. Flipping a coin.
The boy is?
He's flipping a coin. Yeah. Got a white shirt. 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 some sort of shorts on.
Flipping coins that are
Flipping coins.
Oh my
Dude,
god. Oh my god.
that just said
Holy
flipping
fuck.
coins.
Oh my
What the
god.
hell, dude? That was so spot on. That was crazy. It said flipping coins. Is that not nuts, y'all? Is that not nuts? So anyways, all that goes down, right? And then we get this capture. So Sean keeps seeing, like, he's 3 times he sees this.
See, I just saw something in the freaking bathroom again. Just a little black sphere just kind of...
A little black sphere. And then watch what I capture. Right here. There it is.
Dude,
So a lot of people, when I say a lot, I mean like out of the like few hundred people that have seen the clip and the 20 or so people that have commented, only a couple people have said that they think it's a mouse or a rat. But and some people think that this is a thermal camera too. This is a depth camera. It's not a thermal camera. But this capture in this form of a camera, anything physical is colored in, and what the black is shadow, is pure shadow from the light. So if there were a mouse walking through this area right here, right there, then it would be in color. Like even the smallest objects, like look at my tripod here. Here's my tripod on the far right. It's in orange. And see these colors, it's a gradient, it's a rainbow gradient based on the depth of where you're at. So we know for sure that that's not a physical object. We know for sure that that exists purely in the shadow. Now, another thing I want to point out is I've investigated numerous locations that have mice and rats. When you investigate a location that has mice and rats, you become very aware of it very quickly, especially in such a small, contained quarters. This is a tiny hotel room at a well-upkept hotel. And if there was a mouse or a rat or a mouse nest or a rat's nest, we would know. We would hear the scratching. We would hear them scurrying. We would see evidence of a mouse or of a rat. And not only did we film for about 3 hours on 2 separate cameras, 2 separate angles covering the entire room for 3 hours, nearly 3 hours straight, we also stayed the night in this room. And there were no mice, no rats, no animals or anything like that. But to drive this point home even further, this capture, look at where it starts. So some people pointed out a good point. In the bathroom, it's floating. Whatever this is floating. Like if it were on the ground, it'd be a little bit lower. It'd be like down here. This thing is floating. What I'd like to do, just to show that it's not, any kind of animal or anything like that, I'd like to set up the same exact angle with the camera and the light and everything, and then roll a ball. Like roll a physical ball. So that way you could see the ball would be in color and then it would be casting a black shadow behind it. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to break that down and just to clarify if anyone thinks it's a physical object, because it's 100% not physical. Also, guys, if there were a mouse or a rat, we would hear it and or see it. Especially if it's scurrying about like this. So, but yeah, this is a phenomenal capture. And also, the biggest argument, and no one's even made this argument, which makes me kind of proud. No one is saying that it's dust. And usually that's the biggest argument for these kinds of things, is that it's dust. But the placement within the room is so crystal clear that doesn't even cross anyone's mind. And so that's how you know it's a good capture. The placement where it comes from the bathroom behind the door frame and comes through the room in that way, in that manner, shows that it's not a dust particle, or it proves that it's nothing close to the lens. It's nothing close to the lens. So look at the starting point right here. Let's zoom in a little bit. So guys, dust doesn't interact with boundaries of a room. Like dust and any kind of lens anomaly doesn't interact with boundaries of the room. So if it were some kind of camera, lens, dust artifact or anomaly, it would not have interacted with this border in that way. You can see that it comes from behind the border of the bathroom, behind the border of the door frame. And then it goes in front of this one, and then under the desk. Do you see the whole... It interacts with 3 different physical parts of the room, which makes it a very compelling capture. I'm very proud of it. And guys, to top it all off, if all that's not enough, if all that isn't enough already, listen to what Sean was saying 30 minutes prior leading up to this, or like 40 minutes prior.
Dude, no way.
Something happened just now, didn't it?
I just saw a shadow.
I felt... He just saw a shadow, and then...
Trying to help him tonight. Dude, I keep seeing something in the bathroom.
He keeps seeing something in the bathroom. And then, to top it off, this one right here, listen to this.
See, I just saw something in the freaking bathroom again. Just a little black sphere. Just kind of...
A little black sphere.
Sphere, just... Sphere. Something in the freaking bathroom again. Just a little black sphere. Just kind of...
And then we capture this.
Dude,
is that not insane?
Dude, a black... Dude, a black man...
So, in summary, this is an anomaly. It's an anomalous capture. Is it a spirit? Is it paranormal? I don't know. I think it is. I do think it is. But I know for sure that it is an anomaly. It is an anomalous capture, an anomalous visual capture. It is not anything physical, and I don't have a way to explain it. It's not a dust or lens particle or artifact, and it's not a mouse or a rat. And because of those things, it is an anomaly. All right. Now that I've got that out of the way, I feel better about everything now. Because that was like... And I guess, in hindsight, really, if anyone is willing... Well, that's not true either. I was going to say, if anyone's willing to pay attention enough, then they would be able to discern that it's anomalous. But not everyone has experience with this camera. A lot of people don't even know what this camera is. A lot of people assume that it's like a thermal camera or some kind of just like weird camera. They don't know that it's a depth sensing camera. And that it's extremely advanced technology as far as camera goes. As far as cameras go. But nonetheless, I still always feel the need to explain why I believe something is anomalous in nature. Now, because of this, it makes me want to dig out some of my better captures. Like, well, that one's like one of my best ones. But I want to dig out some really awesome ones, and just go over those. Like, for instance, this is one of my favorite captures ever, and you better believe I'm about to make a short little 1-minute video on this, or maybe just like a 30-second video.
Are you trying to give me the peace sign? He gave me the peace sign! Did you see that? Look at that!
That's insane. That is insane. I cannot express to you how insane.
Are you trying to give me the peace sign? He gave me the peace sign! Did you see that? Look at that!
Guys, has anyone not seen this yet? Where the spirit in the basement gives me the freaking peace sign? That's freaking crazy. So that's going to be one of my next videos. Also, guys, that spirit, the map interacted when I shone my flashlight at it, which that camera does not pick up visible light. But when I shone my flashlight where the map was in the room, the map shielded its eyes, like put its arm up like it was covering its eyes, which was crazy. But anyways, here's another... We'll come back to this and watch some more of that. But here's another astounding capture. This one is like one of my best ones ever too. Room floating. Okay, and then that SLS capture. Okay. Guys, this video is just a banger. It's just a freaking banger. And I need to break it. So this one's 17 minutes long because it's so good, but I need to break it down a little further. Time to play with it. Oh, and the REM pod went off. Holy shit. I'm freaking out right now. All right. So, guys, that time to play with it came through the gateway device. The gateway. That's not like a spirit box or an app or anything like that. That is a real deal gateway, one of the old school models. And that time to play with it is so crystal clear. It's truly, truly remarkable. And here's the thing. If anyone's unfamiliar, the gateway device, it uses tuners, hack shacks, spirit boxes, and it reverses the entire signal before it hits the speaker. This eliminates any of the forward words contamination from radio bleed through. So no forward words are going through the equipment. So if we hear anything that's clear and forward, we know it's some type of spirit message or spirit response, some type of anomalous response. That right there, and this is also the modified spirit box. So I took out the regular antenna and replaced it with a pure copper antenna. It's copper with crystals, and I think this is the one that I have the gold on too. So it's copper, 2 copper coils, each with a crystal inside of them, and then a piece of gold wrapped around some of the copper. So that was the copper crystal gold antenna. And that response came through that combination of the copper crystal gold spirit box and the old school gateway right there. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's check it out again. Time to play with it. Oh, and the REM pod went off. That's holy shit. Clearly, it seems as if the spirit is talking about the REM pod, and it even sounds like a kid, like a child. The kid's like, "Time to play with it," and starts playing with the REM pod. How? Like, and here, let's listen one more time with it slowed down so you can hear all the enunciations. That's crazy. Time to play with it. Oh, and the REM pod went off. Holy shit. I'm freaking out right now. All right, we must be live. Fam, this video is such a freaking banger all the way through. Let's just go through some of this. Here. What's up, guys? We're gonna do a spirit gateway session. Oh, whoa. Guys, it's crazy because, like, you all know, like, we've had the SLS running entire streams before and not gotten anything mapped in, and then boom, just right here. What you're seeing here is a 3-dimensional structured light sensing camera. This one is the Xbox Kinect, and it's designed to map and track humans, and this one is tracking and mapping a human figure floating in my room, floating in the office here during the session. That's super freaky, and it's super awesome that we captured this right away. Guys, I moved in front of it, and it stayed mapped in. Want to get F Look, guys, it's literally free floating. This is a free floating SLS map. It's not on any one object. It's not on any wall. Oh, crap. Put it right in front of the camera. And then look. There he is. That's one way to get it going. Do you see this? Look, there's the, so this is the old Kinect. This is the Kinect V1.8, or we'll just call it Kinect V1 to make it simple. This is the Kinect V1. And so it has a regular sensor and an infrared sensor, plus the infrared laser grid, which produces this depth camera. That's how it combines all those to make the depth camera. So that's what the big picture is the depth camera, and then this is the regular RGB camera. And you can see that this energy, this anomalous visual manifestation, is not mapped on any one object or anywhere specific in the room. It's a free floating manifestation. And I just feel the need to really stress that. Float. And this one is right here. So let's, guys. What's up, guys? We're going to do a spirit gateway session. Oh, whoa. Guys, it's crazy because, like, you all know, like, we've had the SLS running entire streams before and not gotten anything mapped in, and then boom, just right here. What you're seeing here is a three-dimensional structured light sensing camera. This one is the Xbox Kinect, and it's designed to map and track humans, and this one is tracking and mapping a human figure floating in my room, floating in the office here during the session. That's super freaky, and it's super awesome that we captured this right away.
Guys, I moved in front of it and it stayed mapped in. I'm gonna get FM. Oh crap! Put it right in front of the camera.
Yeah. What if it is an attachment? That looks like an attachment kind of thing.
That's one way to get it going.
Oh!
Did you just say F you? Guys, I've got an experiment we're gonna try here in a second. Alright guys, I'm gonna switch it while we're chilling here. We see
Crazy.
it.
The device you're hearing is the gateway device. It allows spirits to speak to us in real time while also eliminating any contamination from radio frequencies by using a full reversal circuit. So if any forward words do come through, we know it could be a message from the other side.
Oh man, I feel like weird all of a sudden.
Oh! Oh!
Would you like any coffee?
That's crazy.
Jeremy
Coffee,
Smith,
yes.
what's up, Jeremy? Alright.
Next, I switch it to the Sony ST25, aka the Sony Saint. It's a highly sensitive digital recorder that can capture spirit voices and voices from the dead.
What do you want? Princess just joined us. Can you say hi, Princess?
Princess just joined us. Can you say hi, Princess?
Oh! Oh!
Hi, Princess.
Oh!
We're about to start up another gateway session. Who's all ready for the gateway session? Alright, I had the ambient amplification still on. Whoa!
We're about to start up.
Y'all ready?
Start up another gateway session. Who's all ready for the gateway session? The gateway session. Who's all ready for the gateway session?
Alright. Guess they're ready. I'm trying to figure out who you are. Are you trying to stop me from figuring that out? I am. That kid voice said, I am. It sounded like Eric. REM-Pod is officially gone bananas. It's going crazy.
It's on!
Oh, whoa! Look, there's a guy standing by the REM-Pod. That makes sense. Oh, Mouse Girl, I'm so sorry to hear that about your husband. David Jacob.
So, Mouse Girl, aka Tiff, she was talking about her husband who passed away. She was talking about that in the chat, and his name was David Jacob. So I called out to David Jacob, and he goes, I'm here.
David Jacob. The light. David Jacob, if you can hear me, this is Eric Connor from Epic. I have Tiffany here, your wife, and we're looking to talk with you. David Jacob, if you can hear me at any point, can you say Tiffany or can you say Eric to let me know that you're here?
And then a bunch of interference comes through.
David Jacob, can you hear me say this?
Listen to all that. Yes!
Guys, oh my god. This is picking up the gateway device. When that loud noise started coming through, this thing peaked. See it's on 0? Watch this, watch. See, look. Watch this, watch. See, look. It's picking up the gateway.
That's crazy. Oh. Oh.
That's crazy. It's reacting to the gateway responses. Time to play with it. Oh, and the red button went off. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm freaking out right now. Oh my god. Every hair on my body is standing up. Is this Jacob? Is this Shane? Time to play with it. Oh, and the red button went off. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm freaking out right now. Oh my god. Every hair on my body is standing up. Is this Jacob? Is this Shane? Who is it?
Whoa. There was a faint voice right there.
Who is it?
Right there. Peekaboo.
Alright, I'm gonna move this a little further over. Wow.
So yeah, now that I'm watching this, guys, I could definitely condense this down. Like, there's a lot of really good points, like spots. But I could definitely condense this down. But guys, I did 2 or 3 call-out sessions during this stream, which is insane, guys. I used to try and do 2 to 3 call-out sessions. Sometimes I would do up to 5 in one stream. And here's the thing. Call-out sessions, like when you make a real connection, they drain a part of you that's not normally drained. And I remember sometimes when I would do, like, 4 was like my maximum before I just was totally out of it. Like, and I'd be out of it for the rest of the night. And there was one time I remember I'd done 4 call-out sessions in one stream. And afterwards, I felt like I'd ran a marathon in 0-degree weather. Like, I felt like, you know that feeling when you've been outside working in the freezing cold all day and you're so tired that you can feel it like through your eye sockets, into your brain, into your soul? Like, I was that kind of tired. So I made it to where I only do 1 call-out session per session. That way I can focus solely on that person and that connection. And I try to make it to where it only goes for like an hour, but it just depends on what happens, you know. But yeah, this was back in the day. Amy, I'm so sorry to hear about your boyfriend and your cousin. That's brutal. That had to be tough. Is that Ilmir Stephanides? Ilmir Stephanides? Ilmir asks, how do you protect yourself? What's up, Ilmir? Thank you for being here. There's a handful of ways that I protect myself, and the main thing that I rely on is my faith in the Lord and my faith in Jesus Christ. And those things protect against the darkest and nastiest of entities. So the dark spirits, the demonic spirits, or spirits under demonic influence will generally flee at the name of Christ, especially if you're locked in your prayers, if you've been practicing your faith, and if you've been consistent about it. And so prayer is a big one, but faith, underneath prayer is faith. And faith is the biggest protector. But then, of course, you also have stuff like crystals, various forms of crystals, selenite, and you also have things like sage and holy water and Palo Santo. Those are all things that I use, especially if things are feeling a little too dark. Normally, I try to wait to do any kind of cleansings until after I'm done investigating. I want to investigate the phenomenon first and try to discern what it is. But sometimes you can't wait. And there was one instance where Alex and me were on the road and we had investigated somewhere. We investigated the Chickamauga battlefield and the woods. And also this like old trainway earlier in the day. We investigated 3 different spots. And then the next day we went to Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. And I tell you what, I was being oppressed by something malevolent, something, or maybe just an upset spirit was oppressing me pretty hardcore because I was angry and I felt it in my eyes. I felt the anger in my eyes. And I told Alex, I was like, look, man, before we start, you got to help me smudge myself. You got to help me cleanse myself. And he did. We went outside and we saged ourselves down, and we did prayers and blessings. And it made a huge difference because I felt like I was going to snap. I felt like I was going to literally break and just start screaming. But the sage makes a big difference almost right away for me. I don't know if I'm just like sensitive to sage, but it makes a big impact on me. And I love the way it smells. Guys, sage is up there with like coffee and tobacco, like, you know, the smell of tobacco before it's smoked. So sage is one of those smells that like I enjoy. I enjoy sage. But yeah, so Ilmir, I hope that helps. So you just got your SB7 and you heard God and then evil and then something fell. So that's a good point to bring up. A lot of people report a similar phenomenon when they start using the spirit box for the first time. And I think what it is an explosion of energy between you and the spirit and acknowledging that it's there. And when that happens, I think there's an energy that's released, or maybe it's just the frustration of the spirit is released because the spirit's finally like, oh, you can hear me. And if it's a spirit that's darker in nature, then you definitely want to have your prayers ready. And here's the thing, guys, the Lord's Prayer is the Lord's Prayer for a reason. Use the Lord's Prayer if you ever feel like you're in danger. Use the Lord's Prayer if you feel there's something trying to attack you or oppress you. Use the Lord's Prayer when you're trying to help a spirit or a loved one who is in a time of need. The Lord's Prayer is the Lord's Prayer for a reason. Now, one thing I'm going to start looking into more is the saints. So there was a session we were doing trying to help solve an unsolved murder case. And in that session, and we'd been talking about, you know, the dangers of working unsolved cases. In that session, we captured a Class A EVP that said, the saints will protect you. And so ever since then, I've been looking more into the saints. Paranormal Lover, yeah, Palo Santo. Palo Santo's really good. And here's what I think. And this is just based on, I guess, intuition or just like how it feels. But sage feels to me as if it cleanses energy. And Palo Santo feels to me as if it cleanses frequency. I'm not sure why. I think maybe the Palo Santo burns at a higher frequency, if you will. I'm not sure exactly the correct terminology for describing what I'm thinking about here. But I feel like they do two different things. And when you combine them together, I feel like it really works. Also, if you're having any issues at the house, like if there's just a lot of nasty energy, you can put salt in the four corners of the home and leave it there for about 30 minutes or so and then empty out the salt outside. But the salt, it's called the salt ritual, and it does make a big difference too. Salt is a purifier. And if you ever have like a really dark investigation or case, when you get home, wash yourself with some kind of salt soap. They make Himalayan pink salt soap, like body scrub. You can use that, or you can get actual salt and mix it with your soap and rub it on you. Dragon's blood. So Candace is talking about dragon's blood. Laura, for my birthday, I think it was for my birthday, she got me a red incense stick. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's an incense stick that's covered in dragon's blood. So it's really cool. And I carry it with me at all times. I keep it in my car at all times for like any time that it needs to be used. Sandy Wolf, that's a good point. An Epsom salt bath, that's another good one for cleansing and purifying. But yeah, so I hope that answers the question. Yeah, Ilmir, yeah, exactly. Our Father who art in heaven, that prayer. That one is by far the go-to. And I don't know if it's the most powerful, but I know it is the most efficient. It is the most efficient prayer to use, for sure. Now, there is a list of prayers called Prayers and Decrees Which Break the Power of Evil. And those are the ones you bust out when there's something real strong happening that you're trying to deal with. There's also a banishing ritual called the the lesser banishing ritual. Oh, I can't remember. The banishing ritual of the lesser pentagram? Something like that. I've had to use it before. I'm probably getting that all wrong. I try not to rely on that stuff now. Now that my faith is so much stronger and I'm better with the prayers. Lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. Yeah, I've had to use that before too. And it works. Oh my God, y'all want to hear something messed up? Oh, okay, story time. So, back when I was first getting into the paranormal, I was all over the place, okay? My faith in Christ wasn't nearly as strong as it should be, and I was very, very interested in the occult. I was very interested in magic and the cabal and stuff like that. And so, that's how I found out about the banishing ritual of the lesser pentagram. And I was researching it, and I was trying to really study it and learn the ins and outs of what each phrase means, because there's a bunch of weird esoteric phrases. They're just not normal phrases, you know what I mean? And so I was really digging in deep. I was trying to figure out everything about it, trying to see exactly what everything meant, so that way when I said it, I could know what it means, and there could be more power in the banishing ritual. So I was studying it for a while, and then I came across a college professor's website, and he had what he called the amended version of the banishing ritual. And so what he had done is he had lined up the different parts of the ritual with the different cardinal directions. So he had pointed out that the colors and the intentions didn't match the cardinal directions that are normally associated with those colors and intentions. So basically he had pointed out that the north, south, east, and west parts seemed as if they were mixed up. He said so he invented his own form of the banishing ritual, where he changed what order they went in, and he changed like which cardinal direction went to which phrase. And guys, let me tell you what freaking happened, okay? So I was in my room practicing the ritual. And guys, let me start off by saying the whole reason I was practicing the ritual in the first place is so that way I could get rid of Nick, the demonic entity that called itself Nick, that I foolishly invited into the house, not into me, but into the house. And I couldn't get rid of it just through prayer. I couldn't get rid of him just through saging and salt. And so I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And so that's how I found it. And so that's why I was studying this. That's why I was looking so deep into it. And I'd already tried it once and it didn't work, but I hadn't had it memorized. I was literally like reading each line and then doing the thing. And so anyways, I'm practicing this new one. So college professor, he has an updated version. He says it's more accurate. The cardinal directions match the different phrases. So I decide to try it. I get it fairly memorized. I still have it there. I still have I was using some kind of like, you're supposed to hold some kind of thing to point, and I was holding it. So I'm standing on my bed, and I do the ritual the way he says. I go line by line. About 2 lines in, about halfway through, I start noticing that something is off. Instead of feeling like the energy's going away from me, I feel like the energy's coming from below me. And in that moment, I'm like, oh crap, maybe something's retaliating at me doing the banishing ritual. Maybe something's like, don't let them finish it, you know? And so I get to the third part, and it feels like darkness is caving in on me. It feels like the dankest, scariest energy is just being unleashed. And I'm like, oh no, I need to hurry up and finish this banishing ritual, this updated banishing ritual that some random college professor came up with. So I finished the ritual, and when I'm done, for whatever reason, I dropped to my knees. And it felt like my blood pressure just left my body. And I'm like, oh no. Like, it was one of those moments where I was like, what have I done? What have I done? It did not feel like I was banishing anything. It felt like everything was open. It felt like I literally took a wheel and turned it, and then the lid blew off. That's what it felt like. And I think the reason, I'm getting goosebumps talking about this. I think the reason the cardinal directions don't match the phrasing is because it's meant to lock energy down. It's meant to lock it down and push it out. If it were to match the directions, then it would be an opening. And I think that's what it was. Because guys, even though the wording was still worded as if it were a banishing ritual, changing those cardinal directions and doing his updated version, I feel like it unleashed something awful. And so I started panicking. I almost started crying because I was like freaking out so bad. And in that moment, I was like, crap. Like, what do I do? What do I do? And I decided to do the original banishing ritual. So I threw his on the floor, picked up the old one, and I did the old one, the original way, the way it's been for hundreds of years or however long it hasn't been around that long, I don't think, but or no, it probably, I don't know. I did the original one, and all that stuff calmed down. And guys, let me tell you, so I did the updated version, and then I did the original version to get rid of it. And by the end of that original version, I was so, like, it felt like I'd gone through war. It felt like I'd been through, like, it felt like I was, like, through a 12-hour ordeal of just constant, unending stress and terror. And so when it was over, I was like, I'm done with this. I'm not messing with this anymore. I'm going to use the original one to get rid of Nick. And then I'm not doing it. And so guys, of course, after that happened, I went to look up this college professor, and I could not find any information on the dude. He was using an alias for the website because it was a website on like rituals and stuff. So of course it makes sense that he wasn't going to use his, if he was actually a college professor in the first place, which it seemed like he was. There was a ton of research on the website, like a ton of research. But he hadn't updated the website since like 2002. It was like a yellow page, like a tan page with like white and black text. It looked old. It looked like old, like 20 years old or so. So, guys, what I'm saying is, if you see someone online who has updated rituals, don't do it. Don't forget. And this was like a baby beginner ritual that you have to learn just to cleanse a space. It's like the equivalent of like saging. You know what I mean? It's like super basic. But again, I was young. I was brand new to the paranormal, and my faith wasn't nearly what it is today. And I thought that I guess I got greedy. And I was like, maybe this altered version is better. But it was not. It was not better. It was not better at all. It was actually far, far worse. So what I'm saying is, don't attempt rituals in the first place. And then don't attempt altered rituals without knowing exactly what you're doing. So, anyways, let's get back to some review, shall we? But yeah. Guys, there was, right before I got into the paranormal and right before I solidified my faith, I was obsessed with magic. And typical Scorpio, right? Typical Scorpio, obsessed with magic, obsessed with the occult. Very typical. But thank goodness. Guys, I think the paranormal is what made it to where I didn't go down that route. And I still think about it all the time. Because you know, and I know that there are mages and magicians that utilize, maybe they wouldn't even call it dark arts, but arts that call upon the powers of things that are not God. And they have, Sean and me have seen it. Sean and me have seen the results of someone doing a blood ritual and inviting things in. We were at a location shortly after that happened, and the sulfur smells were insane. And the last time we'd been to that location, there was none. And the insane amount of freaking evidence that was all dark was just, it was mind-blowing. And I've always wondered, are the entities that we talk to, the non-human ones, were they all brought in by mages and witches? And here's the thing, guys. Most witches, most mages would never harm a fly. I'd say probably, just like any normal person, would most likely err on the side of good and try to help people. But there are nasty people in the world, and that when they get their hands on occult powers, they get greedy. And they want more. And they're willing to do things that you might not think normal people would be willing to do. Basically what it boils down to is blood rituals are dangerous. And guys, y'all know Alex from Spectral Wolfpack, or at least some of you do. He did a blood ritual for his channel. It's for the Midnight Man, I believe. And he ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks after doing that. He said he was messed up. Blood rituals are serious. You talk to anyone who's done a serious, real blood ritual, and 9 times out of 10, there are negative consequences, and most of the time, they're immediate. So, yeah. And Divine Diamond, you bring up another good point. Religious people can be very dangerous too. That's the thing. It's the occult is like a religion. Think of it that way. So it's a religion with different texts. And depending on how you use those texts, you can be good or evil, even if you are within the realm of what you think constitutes being religiously correct. You can still be extremely evil. So, Divine Diamond, that's a good point. Is Bill in the building? What's good? Yeah, guys, here's the thing. If you ever... curses and blood rituals. Anything that uses negativity or your own blood as a sacrifice, you can bet that there's going to be repercussions for that. And guys, curses are real because curses are made of energy. But any energy you put into the universe, you're going to attract that energy back to you. Deflecting the hatred of a curse that you are doing yourself is practically... there's no way you're going to be able to protect yourself from your own hate if you're putting it out into the universe via a curse like that. So, anyways, I'm preaching to the choir here. Surely you all wouldn't curse anybody. I mean, you could curse at somebody, be like, why would they do this? F them, F that, you know? But to actually try to institute a curse on someone, it does more harm than good to you and to anyone else around you. So, yeah, exactly. It'll come back. It'll come back. That's why, and that's another thing here. The headphones coming off again. Guys, the more, and it's so hard to fathom this, especially if you're struggling. Especially, like, when I was starting out on this and we had the trips planned, I didn't have the money. I did not have the money years ago to do what we were doing. I just simply did not have it. But what I decided to do anyways is put my faith in everyone. Put my faith in anyone that I could, even if I didn't have the money to help somebody, I would still do it anyways. And I would still try and do everything I need to do. But what I found out is that the more you help someone else, anyone else, the more you will get back. And it's even if the person you help doesn't reciprocate at all, a different form of reciprocation will come to you. And it's because energy draws in like energy. You become a magnet for the energy that you put out, or at least that's what I believe. It's like the energy that you're putting out is the energy that you will draw towards you at all times. And so it's worth helping somebody just because it's the right thing to do, but it also creates a future where the right thing to do comes back to you. So I don't know. I'm not phrasing it right. But yeah, I would take these big risks and just have faith in the universe. Just like doing anything I can to help people along the way. Even if I didn't have the time, energy, resources, I would still try to do my best to help, to be there, to travel, to investigate, and to do whatever it took to bring you guys. And especially like back when it was Alex and me first investigating, we really were just like flying by the seat of our pants. Now things are a bit more stable. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm totally rambling, so let's do this, guys. Let's do this. This has been good so far. Let's bring it back in. Let's bring it back into some evidence here. And what we'll do, because I still want to show you all the just most fire evidence, you know? The most fire evidence that I have. That's what I want to show you. Oh yeah, the Post Town one that Laura and me did, that's a pretty good one. And of course the Whispers Estate one, jeez. Oh, and the Haunted Basement, my goodness. Oh yeah, and the freaking preview videos I did. Oh my god, here, let me show you these preview videos and see if you don't get hype. See if you don't get hype on these previews right quick. All right, check these out. Oh, not that. That's loud. All right, check this. Check this. Is this lined up? All right, so this is a preview for a video I made years ago at this point. We'll take a little look at it too. I made 2 of these, so this is the first one. Camera, with all these manifestations happening, I know something big is coming.
Whoa! Jeez! 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 Who was that? Who is that? 7! I said, who was that? Who was that? It immediately said 7. Guys, I'm about to be out of here right now. Who was that? Who is that? 7! 7! I'm about to be out of here.
How crazy is that? Is that not insane? All right, and so here's the next one. So that was the first preview. Here's the second preview. And this, I was hyping this video up for weeks, and so I had like 60 or 70 people during the premiere, and premieres were like brand new back then. I was like, oh my goodness, this is balling. It's the best I've done on a premiere so far. Here, check out. Here's the second one. Is there anything you want? This next response is incredible and chilling. Check this out. Whoa. At this point, I have to go upstairs and grab a few things for the gateway session. So I leave the live stream running, and then we capture this.
Can you?
Crazy. So guys, the part where this lines up, that was literally by chance. So guys, what I was doing there is I'd exported the full video already, and I would play it in fast forward, and I would just take clips out of it and put it in, and it literally lined up perfectly that this was one of the frames that stayed in. Like, where is it? The live stream running, and then we capture this. Do you see that this flash right there? That was not on purpose at all. It literally just lined up like that. Grab a few things for the gateway session. So I leave the live stream running, and then we capture this.
Can you?
Guys, I thought it was pretty wild. Anyways, so that debuted a whiles ago, and for a long time, it was like the last video I had done for a long time. For like a year straight, I hadn't done anything else.
You're done talking to me.
All right, so here's the actual video. The following investigation takes place in the haunted basement. Every family that's ever lived in this basement has reported strange and mysterious phenomena, including myself. I lived in this basement as a teenager, and it was absolutely terrifying. Before we can even get started though, I capture a visual light anomaly on the steps.
But yeah, I've got the Optimist, the Gateway's still down here. Let me get some shoutouts. Still down here. Let me get some shoutouts.
I use an external light away from the lens to avoid dust capture. Also, we usually don't capture any dust particles with this setup. I start the investigation using my new favorite recorder, the Optimus.
Are you still down here?
Are you still down here?
Oh.
I heard you a little bit. Are you having trouble coming through? Hold up.
At this point, I go to give Deb a live shout out on the live stream, and something scares the crap out of me.
Deblet, you are amazing. Look, the chat is... Whoa, my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! This freaking base reflected the light. Guys, I'm super jumpy. Those of you who were there Friday, you know exactly why I'm so jumpy, because this place... Friday was completely different. Alright, I got a feeling just now. Let's go over here with the recorder.
So guys, now that I've worked on some more videos, I can like clearly see where I went wrong with this. I literally have just clipped together like the evidence, and there's no kind of like building up to it. There's no reason for the evidence, if you will.
Were you here Friday?
Shortly after the start of that EVP session, I feel something behind me and look around. Check out the first EVP capture on this session. This is crazy.
Ooh. The last part's behind you. Behind you, it's like... Do you hear the behind you?
Were you here Friday?
Do you know shaving a haircut? Can you finish the knock sequence here?
Crazy. Alright, anyways guys, so I realize, yeah, if you just want to see a bunch of crazy evidence, then this video is for you. It's called Intense, the Haunted Basement, live stream cut down. Oh whoa, did I timestamp these? I wonder why I timestamped them. Yeah, this one's pretty crazy. So it sounds like two spirits talking to each other, like a son and a mom.
Ed.
Like nowadays, I wouldn't have included that response. Like it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak overall. The Ed part's kind of clear, but the rest of it, yeah, you know, I don't know. Keep it lit.
Oh God.
At this point, I feel an intense energy in the room all around me.
Oh God.
This is incredible. This sounds like a mother and son talking back and forth to each other through the gateway device. Is this a residual capture, or is it a conversation that's occurring on the other side?
Oh man. Oh man. This is Eric from Epic. Can you hear me? He's there. Chris. Whoa! Jeez! Jeez! Whoa! Jeez! Whoa!
Could these shadow manifestations be spirits absorbing and blocking the infrared light from my SLS camera? With all these manifestations happening, I know something big is coming.
Whoa! Jeez! 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 Who was that? Who is that? 7! I said, who was that? Who was that? It immediately said 7. Guys, I'm about to be out of here right now. Who was that? Who is that? 7! 7! I'm about to be out of here. He'll see it? Seven, are you here right now? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Seven, what do you want from us?
What?
Find out.
Demons are known for attacking the most personal points in our lives. Is that what Seven's referring to here?
Where are you from? What is that sound? What are you doing here?
Whoa.
Gee, again. Whoa. Oh.
Guys, what's weird is like, do you see these weird shadows in front of the camera? We don't get those anymore. Like, these are, what we're capturing here was truly unique to this investigation.
Whoa. Seven, were you human once? Probably. Gee, look, it looks so different. It looks so different. Seven, are you doing that on purpose?
What? That's insane.
Seven, are you also Nick? Are you known as Nick? Do you know Nick? Was there a map?
Mid Squad.
I might be closing it out right around here. Right now. Wait. Why do you want...
That was crazy. Also, real quick shout out. Amber Lynch made it, y'all. So, guys, this is who we were praying for earlier. Amber, I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you here. I know you've been battling. I know you've been going absolutely through it. But, Amber, it is so good to see you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to be with us tonight. Amy, thank you for being here. You are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for being at the stream. Steve Tomlin in the building. What's up, Steve?
I might be closing it out right around here. Right now. Wait. Why do you want me to wait?
Wait. It sounded like that said, send help, human.
Why do you want me to wait?
Right before the Nino, it's like, send help, human.
Why do you want me to wait?
Man.
Need to know.
Frank's here.
What do you need to know? I thought I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye over here.
Y'all could hear the send help human. What would they be talking about? So like, I'm asking why they're there, and they say send help human. And why would they call me human if they need help? And guys, here's something. Okay. Let me talk to you about a little something that I figured out recently. So Veritasium is a YouTuber that does like science related stuffs, if you will. Veritasium has a new video called "The Universe is Hostile to Computers." Okay. We're not gonna play this, but I just want to show you a graphic. Here we go. All right, check this out. And I'm gonna like make it a little smaller so that way I don't get struck down by the YouTube gods. All right, so it looks like pions. Pions, neutrons, protons, muons, electrons, positrons. So what this is representing, this is a cosmic ray, or a, oh my God, I think it's a cosmic ray. Crap. Energy from space, cosmic rays, and these cosmic rays are bombarding the planet all the time. Now, the sun actually creates a heliosphere, or it's called a heliosphere, around our galaxy, protecting us from some of the strongest cosmic radiation. But inside of our own galaxy, we have our own cosmic radiation and our own cosmic rays that are going in and out of us and our planet and all the planets all the time. So eventually they figured out how to map and track different cosmic rays depending on how much energy they have. And they noticed that the more energetic ones, when they come into the atmosphere, they break apart. They break apart into subatomic particles. And they found that this action can cause electronics to do what's called bit flips. And so here's where I'm going with this. I believe this is related to the paranormal. So think about it this way. Depending on the stars in the universe, different cosmic rays are hitting us all the time. And these cosmic rays split up into different subatomic particles. And those subatomic particles, they hit electronics and cause them to malfunction and do random things. So it's not very common, but it's not uncommon either. And they have to actually build electronics to withstand bit flips or sudden events. It's called something, SEE. Sudden erroneous events or sudden unexplained events. I can't remember what it's called. But they had to build computers to be able to fight this because there were numerous instances, for instance, during a election, one of the main counting machine had what's called a bit flip, where one of the transistors, instead of being a 0, it randomly flipped to a 1 because there was enough energy in the charged particles from space that were hitting us at the time to flip that bit to 1. And because of that, it added over 4,000 votes to this woman's ballot. And they had to do a recount, and they eventually figured out what happened. Scientists had to research it for a while, and they had a redundant backup where they would vote using a card on a computer, then they would take the card and put it into a bin. So they had a physical copy of all the votes and a digital copy on the computer. And that's how they were able to do the recounts. Anyways, on an airplane, the computers are even more sensitive to these bit flips, where these particles from space are bombarding the plane more easily because it's higher up. There was an instance where a plane was cruising, then all of a sudden the plane pitched completely down and was nosediving as fast as it could into the ground because a bit flip occurred, because a charged particle hit the onboard computer and flipped one of the bits, and it switched what readings meant what. So the angle of flight and the speed were flipped. And because of that, they were getting warning lights for a stall and for overspeed. So the plane said it was stalling and it was going too fast at the same time, which is impossible. And so the plane kept pitching down. It kept just nosediving as hard as it could, and it wrecked the plane. People were flying around, and they had to turn around and land it, obviously, because the plane was almost unflyable at that point. My whole point here is, if these cosmic rays, these charged particles from space, if they can change these electronics, what else can they do? What happens when one hits your brain just right? What happens when one hits one of our phones or our recorders while we're recording a video or while we're investigating the paranormal? I think when the stars align plays a big part in our communications and us being able to see and hear spirits. Now, there's actually a device called a cloud chamber. Where's it at? Okay, here's another graphic real quick. This graphic is showing an example of the particles coming from space. There's the example of the computer. All right, this is the cloud chamber. This is the cloud chamber right here. And I would like to play you just a short little tiny short clip with no audio. So these streaks are literally cosmic rays from outer space, causing a reaction to the gas inside of the chamber. Do you see those? Isn't that wild? So those are literally reactions to energy coming from outer space, coming from the universe, the galaxy. How crazy is that? So what I would like to do is I would like to have these cloud chambers at locations. I'd like to have them during sessions and have them while the gateway's running, have them next to an EVP recorder, and just have them rolling to see what's happening, because you can actually, once you know what each line and curve means, you can determine what type of subatomic particle it is. So for instance, this is a positron. A positron it curves the opposite direction of an electron. And so some researcher found this out by studying a cloud chamber over and over again, and one day he got one of these, and he had never seen one of these before. So anyways, how interesting would it be if we found that the craziest evidence happens when there's an influx of positrons or an influx of muons? How crazy would that be if we were able to determine what type of subatomic particle or energy from space causes a paranormal phenomenon to happen more often? That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. So, anyways, I'm sure that's probably more than you were expecting for tonight. But also, guys, get this: the blue screen of death. So this is the newer blue screen of death, but the blue screens of death that we used to experience back in the day, a lot of those were caused by bit flips, where a cosmic ray hits your computer just right and Windows can't handle the sudden change in information and just crashes. So if you ever thought your old Windows computer crashed more than it should, well, maybe it was. It might have literally been crashing on a bit flip. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, here's one of the old. Here's the old ones. The old ones were much more matrix looking. Yeah, look, here's the old blue screen of death and then the new one. They just had to add the frowny face. Randy Paranormal, thank you for being here. All right, guys, let's get back into some evidence. So I'm getting sidetracked once again. But yeah, guys, that video by Veritasium, it's called "The Universe is Hostile to Computers." Highly recommend. Highly recommend. It's really good. I gotta drag this back out. Hopefully, oh no, that's right. I'm gonna have to line it back up. Oh yeah, and guys, there's a video that I have done. I just need to add replays to. Oh crap. And I showed the Patreon members Monday. But I guess I could show you all a little bit of it now. Let's see, should we do that or should we do one of these? That one's pretty good. Oh, the one of Laura and me at Post Town's pretty good. Yeah, all these are on the channel, by the way. All right, let's pull up the other video. So Patreon members, y'all will have seen this one, but it is worth checking out again. So guys, the only reason I haven't uploaded this one yet is because I don't have the replays done. But guys, I almost wonder, like, oh, never mind, okay. It almost seems like doing long videos, there's like almost no point. All right, where was it? There it is. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, I have another video that's done that just needs replays and cut down. That's right. Oh, and then the Mason House video. I forgot about that one, too. I got another one that's done. Okay, I got to get to work, yo. I got to get to work. All right. So guys, let me preface this by saying this was back when there was a black moon. This was filmed during the black moon of 2019 or maybe 2020. I don't know. And all I had was my nice camera and my microphone, which was that little tiny E2J mic, that little clip-on lapel mic. Just that microphone plugged in to this camera, and it's a really sensitive microphone. All right, check this out, guys. This is crazy. So that's all. It's literally just camera. It's just the camera with the microphone, and that's it. That's it. No equipment, nothing else. This stuff is crazy. All right, guys. It is the night of the black moon, July 31st, 2019. Yep. Can you even see me? Can you see me? All right, so we're at the top of the steps. We're going down with just the microphone, just the enhanced mic, and we're going to see if we get anything. We'll see. Maggie? Guys, can you hear that? It almost sounds like it's saying wussy.
Maggie?
And keep in mind, I literally just said, I'm going to see if we can get anything on this microphone tonight.
The enhanced mic, and we're going to see if we get anything.
We'll see.
Maggie? I just got the chills. It's the black moon tonight. Does that mean anything to anyone down here?
Yeah, quick headphone check. Guys, if you got your headphones, throw them on. Earbuds, throw them on. Any kind of ear hearing device, throw it on real quick if you really want to hear this. Because again, these are all just EVPs that were captured over the camera audio, the microphone plugged into the camera audio. So oh,
there's a face detection on the amp.
And a face detection. We got an EVP and the camera was detecting a face on the amp. That's wild. Let me know if y'all can hear that or if y'all hear something different.
There's a face detection on the amp. That was weird.
Oh.
I guess we could turn the REM pod on. That REM pod was giving us issues last time. There's the recorder from 1996. Alright, I'm going to turn this light off. Hello?
See, I could cut a lot of this stuff. That almost looked like a person standing there. Oh my god. Did y'all see that? It's just made out of the stuff that's over there, but it looks like a person. Kathleen, what's good? Thank you for being here. Rainbow Supernatural in the building. Number 1 Dom, let's go. Yeah, that's a Marshall head. We recently got it working. Ernie Russell in the building. What's good, Ernie? Thank you for being here. Lori Lit Lolo, I see you, Lori. Yeah, guys, this one's pretty crazy. Candace, you heard the send help? Yeah, absolutely. That send help was clear. Rob Tomasevic. That's a great last name. Tomasevic. I love that. Rob, thank you for being here. All right, guys, look. So when you quickly pan over, this looks like someone's arm and like maybe a body, but it's not. It's not. It's just stuff. It's just stuff. But real quick, when you play it real quick, it's kind of creepy. Anyways, let's get back to the EVPs.
I'm only staying down here for a minute. But is there something you would like?
There's a problem. What? It's real faint.
But is there something?
It's really faint, but I can hear it.
But is
it almost sounds like there's a leave right before it, like, leave. There's a problem.
But is there something you would
But yeah, that might be too faint. That might be too faint. I hear it though with these big old headphones on.
like to say?
You've done it?
Oh, I just felt something on my hand. Hello? There could be spiders and crickets. Oh, I just stepped on something. Oh, Maggie, how are you doing tonight? I thought she was facing the other way.
What's up, Deborah? Thank you for being here.
Ugh.
I felt something behind me. Guys, so this is 2019. This is back when the basement was super creepy.
Were you trying to jump up and scare me? Oh,
It's
God,
working!
okay.
Is that just noise, though? Hold up.
Oh,
No, you can hear the working pretty clear.
oh God, okay.
It's kind of noisy, though.
Don't
Kind of
freak
noisy.
out.
I heard it, though.
Oh, there's movement behind me.
Oh, you could hear it. You could hear the movement behind me.
Oh, there's movement.
You hear that? What is that? That sounds weird as hell.
Alright, don't freak out. Oh, there's movement behind me.
It's like tit tit tit
Oh, there's movement behind
tit 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 tit. I can't tell.
Oh, there's movement behind.
Something goes tit 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 tit.
Hello? Who's down here? Is there any equipment you prefer using? I feel like, oh man, like buzzing.
What's up, DD Paranormal?
What was that?
Oh my God! All right, so yeah, let's review this here real quick. And Ernie Russell, if you got a Facebook, add me on Facebook if you can find me. Guys, listen to this. So I felt something super creepy. This is like a series of events, like a chain of events right here. I'll attack. That's out of nowhere. And then what was I feeling right before here? I think it's when I was over that way. Yeah.
I feel like, oh man, like buzzing. What was that?
That's out of nowhere. And so, guys, I felt something buzzing. I felt like a buzzing energy, like vibrating in the basement, in the room with me. And out of nowhere, there's a crystal clear voice that says, "I'll attack." And in real time, I heard something.
What was that?
That's crazy.
What was that? Can you tap on?
What was that? And it very faintly says demon.
Can you tap on something if you want to let me know you're here?
Oh, that one was pretty clear. That's pretty clear right there. I can see them. I can see them.
Oh man, okay. I think I'm just gonna...
Oh yeah, hey, Deborah Collins, you can use that link too. So Lori Lit Lolo just posted it, that link to my Facebook profile. Oh, it didn't copy the link. Oh, there it is. Copy link address. Oh my goodness, what the heck? But yeah, Deb, add me on there so we can talk about that session. DJ Kid, what's good? Tammy Weaver, what's up, Tammy? Thank you all for being here.
Go pet. Whoa. Whoa. My hands feel like they're in spider webs. Hello? Is there someone here on the steps? Oh, I think that was me.
Is there someone here on the steps? Yes. And
is there someone here on the steps? Oh, I think that was me.
That's so weird. That yes is clear. I wish I could slow this down. So I'm playing this just on the QuickTime player, and it doesn't have like a slow audio feature, like where you can slow down the
steps. Oh, I think that was...
You can hear that yes though, and what's weird is that the yes almost sounds transparent, doesn't it? It almost sounds like the yes, you could see through it, or like you can hear through it. It sounds like a transparent form of audio somehow.
Steps. Oh, I think that
crazy.
Was me.
And then something moved on the steps, and I just assumed it was me. May?
Alright guys, I've been trying to use my neck as a stabilizer, but makes it to where you can't get me in the shot. Look, are you talking to me through the camera? That was weird. The battery light just flashed. If there's something you want to say to me or to the researchers, then this little mic right here by the light, if you talk into that, we'll be able to hear you. Can you see that little mic right there?
Whoa, speaking of the man himself, Daryl, let's go. Nice. Okay, guys, here's a really good part. So, guys, now that I'm watching this is like the second time I've watched it this week. I could really cut this down. I could cut this down easy. I could make this like a 3-minute video. Well, with narration. I'll probably add some narration, talk about the basement, talk about the black moon and what that signifies and stuff like that. Make it like a 5-minute video maybe. With the replays. They're coming? They almost sound like they're coming.
Lost focus. Can you show up on this camera? Maggie, does the black moon signify anything for you? Is there anything you want to tell the world or tell the researchers?
Send me a message, Ernie. Let's go. Thank you for stopping by, too.
Do you like it here in the basement?
Yeah, I still have Maggie. She's sitting over there.
I heard a noise, like right on the couch there. Does this tooth have any spiritual energy or paranormal significance?
Oh! Hold up. Listen to both of those. They're faint, but I can hear them. I don't know if y'all can. They're real faint, but can you hear these? Oh, Oh! And so remember what I just asked too about the tooth. Does this tooth have any spiritual energy or paranormal significance? Oh! There's no batteries in here. Yeah, I wanted to use just the mic. Whoa. Oh, I'm getting use just the mic. It's real faint, but I can kind of hear it. I can hear the dead. Just the mic. Oh, I'm getting the chills. All right, I think now it's technically August 1st. Whoa! Oh yeah, that's right. That says, oh, we figured that out on the Patreon. That says not exactly a cuss word, but it's when it's used in a derogatory form, it can be kind of brutal. But P as in Peter, USSY is what we're hearing right there. Oh my goodness, you hear that? I don't know, but it sounds like it. Oh my God, why is he so mean? August 1st. Do you hear that? Oh my goodness, the more I listen to it, the more it sounds like it. I don't know if time matters where you're at or not, but it's August 1st, 2019 where I'm at as of right now. Here, let's check. Oh wow, it's way past. Amber, thank you. I appreciate that, Amber. I really do. Alright, I'm going to close it there, but is there anything else you want to tell us? Oh yeah, we get one more good one at the end, I believe. Alright, okay. Just going to walk up here. Alright, I'm going to review this right now. Whoa, whoa! The door wasn't closed all the way. Alright, fam. Hopefully there's something on here. I love you guys. Stay awesome. Stay tuned. Stay lit. Stay epic. Researchers, I'll see you at the next one. Peace. Oh! Right at the end, of course. I almost heard like a need help before that, too, though. Peace. No, yeah, that I'm 7 is so clear. Oh my goodness. And yes, there's a whole bunch of noise going on, but this sounds like it's over. This sounds separate. So guys, here's the thing. A pure-blooded skeptic will write that off as noise. Like, it just sounds like words. To me, though, I've been entrenched in communicating and interacting with spirits for over half a decade at this point. And to me, it sounds like a voice on top of everything. Right there. You see how it sounds different than everything else. It does match the noises of the like camera movement or whatever, like as far as the tonality goes. But as far as the speaking goes, it's completely different. But yeah, anyways. Guys, that I'll attack. So that I'll attack is out of nowhere. I'm standing completely still in the middle of the basement, and I was feeling like a vibrating, like a buzzing in the room, and then a spirit speaks out of nowhere and says, "I'll attack." What was that? That attack is so clear. What was that? That's so crazy. What was that? Oh my goodness. That one, and then when we talk about the tooth. Does this tooth have any spiritual energy or paranormal significance? Careful. Yes! That's so those are probably like the best ones, right? Those are probably like the best ones on there. That but one at the beginning is pretty good where I'm like, we'll see if we get anything. If we get anything. That's pretty
Maggie?
good. Oh yeah, this one at the beginning, this one's good too, the send help. Right there.
There's a face detection on the amp.
And a face detection right in that area where that's captured. That's nuts. Amazing.
There's a face detection on that.
So yeah, guys, there's some good captures in this little video here. So I am going to make a video out of that for sure. For sure. Deborah asked, did you ever talk to Seven? So actually, you know what? I can show you this. This Seven in particular is a spirit that claims to be demonic. It claims Legion. And it was from Revenant Acres, a haunted place in Indiana that currently is it's been bulldozed. It's been, you know, it's been destroyed. And good riddance, because that place was terrible. That place was awful. But we've dealt with Seven for years at this point, and so I actually made a video on Seven, just called Seven, and it's just like it's just a bunch of clips of Seven and whatnot. So here, I'll play this real quick in case anyone hasn't seen it. This is back in the days when Alex and me were investigating together a lot. The good old days. What's up, Epic Wolfpack Squad?
It's not human at all, dude.
We're investigating a pretty dark haunt tonight. So I want all of y'all's positive energy with us. I want you to be there helping us every step of the way.
Have you ever fired a gun before? If so, can you say gun?
This place is...
Oh yeah, dude, there's something on here.
It's different. Oh! And I'm so excited to bring him. He's never seen it. He's never been there.
He's walking on the wall.
Man, it's going to be wild.
It's Eric and Alex.
So, I want us to all have positive, powerful energy going into the sessions, going into the communication.
Are there any soldiers around the... Oh,
it's going to be intense.
What was that?
So, it's going to be hard not to be locked in.
What was that? What the fuck?
I think we'll all be locked in. But yeah, so investigation tonight.
What the fuck?
Not sure what time yet, maybe 7.
I saw in heaven another great and marvelous sign, 7 angels with the 7 last plagues. Last because with them God's wrath is completed.
I was able to see you on the camera. Gateway! Holy shit!
Is that not crazy? So, oh my goodness, I uploaded that October 21st of 2018. 3 years ago? Oh, the description. The description. We made contact. Now it won't leave us alone. Woo! Alright, guys. I am going to close it there. So guys, moving forward, I want to do more call-out sessions and experiments. I think I'm going to stop doing the review streams weekly like this. And I just got to rework my angle of approach, if you will. And I'm going to keep uploading these short little clip videos because they're doing pretty good. And I'm going to try and expand my knowledge on spiritual contact, communication, and the way the equipment works and interacts with them. So, also, guys, I'll be on the road next week, starting Wednesday. I'll be on the freaking road. Let's go. Amber Lynch, I hope you feel better soon. I hope our prayers and our love is reaching you. Dory W., Zyman White, Anna Bowen, Deborah Collin. Deborah, thank you for being here. Minnie Nuckin, what's up, Minnie Nuckin? Any relation to Nuckin Futz by chance? Divine Diamond, Lori Lit Lolo. Lori, so their internet has been out. And were they supposed to come today or tomorrow? I can't remember. I'll message them right now, actually, and ask. See what Mama's up to. So, guys, they're way out in the country, so their internet relies on the phone line, and apparently there's a problem with the phone line, like I guess with the physical line or whatever. So, Minnie Nuckin, you're good friends with her and her son Brody. Nice, nice. You're on our crew. That's awesome. All right, guys. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Guys, if you're not on TikTok, at least check out the Instagram and the Facebook. But if you are on TikTok, I'll be uploading a bunch of content and videos there. And check it out. I'm going to try and build up the TikTok pretty as quick as I can. And you can do live streaming on TikTok too, but it doesn't save it, which I want to figure out how we can get it to save. Or if I ever go live on TikTok, I'll also go live on YouTube. And that way we can have the YouTube stream at least. But yeah. But anyways, Epic Paranormal on TikTok. And guys, if you go through my old videos, because keep in mind, if you go to my channel, oh, is Sean live right now? I did not know this. But if you go to my channel and click on videos, you can see the new stuff, of course. But if you just keep scrolling, guys, I have so many investigations and locations, road trips to hell, all kinds of crazy adventures and experiments, all kinds of stuff. And this is only about half of it, because the other half is on the Patreon and the membership squad. So if you want even more, guys, there's so much. There's so much. And it's time for me to start making some videos out of this stuff. It really is, because I've gone too long without making videos on this. I remember that stream being pretty wild. All right, anyway, see, I get distracted, guys. When I start doing that, I start, like, when I'm trying to work on something, I'll see a video, and I'm like, oh, that one was pretty good, and then I'll start just messing with that, even though it's unrelated to whatever project I'm working on. But, all right, love you guys. Stay tuned. Stay epic, guys. I will see you all at the next one, which may be Saturday. If I can figure out something to do, then we'll stream Saturday. I might even do just like a session. We'll see. I feel so empty when I'm not live streaming. So like whenever I miss a day of live streaming, I just feel like awful. I feel off. So it's hard. It's hard to not live stream. But yeah, stay tuned. Stay epic. Guys, I will see you all at the next one. Peace, fam. I love y'all. You all are the best. Absolute best. Tarot. We haven't done any tarot readings in a while. Yeah. Dory, that's a good one. We should do some tarot. All right, yeah, smash the like on your way out, guys. And then go check out the epic TikTok. Let's go. All right, love y'all.